Reef DVM's coming at you today with an update on how we're going to save some money on the barn. We're going to use RAB LED lighting to do that. This company makes a heck of a floodlight. These are LED SMS Smart Bullet 2x12 watts. We're going to start replacing these on the walls of the house and in the barn. They're going to be great, I think. We had some help from our electrical friends. They came in and helped review the farm and figure out where we needed some cost savings and try to save us some money. And boy, at first I was skeptical, even as I looked at the directions and opened up the box and saw how heavy duty these were and the metal frames and bodies on these compared to the plastic things I had up. Here's one of the old plastic ones here up on the wall with the 75-watt floods in it. I was really skeptical. I took off one of my old things though, and I looked at how cheesy it was built. I think this is a Zenith or a Heath. Half of these things on the farm have either had to be replaced or broken down. They've yellowed. Very little ability to work with them change-wise. Just a few settings and some sensitivity settings on them. Overall, they've been okay. I mean, they're not the most expensive lights ever, don't get me wrong. But they really haven't held up. And, when you look at these, halogen 75-watt bulbs that these things burn, and they burn them for 12 hours on average a day, they can add up to a fairly substantial amount of money. And we're replacing them with these 12-watt devils. They each have 2 lights on them, 12 watts apiece, which is equivalent to the 75 watts. We're gaining a larger detection area of up to 180 degrees and a larger foot reach of 30 feet out. And of course, it's got the same photocell timer, which keeps it off during the daytime. These lights are heavy, they're metal, and they're built well. That's about all I can say when they arrived. I was a little concerned about the cost and the price. I mean, I'm used to going in and buying a light for $30 at Maynard's. That's what I like to do. Sometimes I go to Home Depot and go do one there, or I'd go to Wally World and get one there. But, they'd last a few years and the sensors would go to pot, or they'd get knocked apart, or something would crack on them. I don't think that's going to be the case on these. The only flaw I could truthfully find on these is, they're a little cram-packed in the back to be able to put on the wall. So, you're going to have to work with a substantial amount of wiring to kind of get it flat against the wall. And in our situation, we do have boxes, but they're short. And then the other thing is on the ring, there was a little tab and a little set screw, and yeah, that's a little cheesy to get adjusted if you want it perfectly straight up and down. It could have been made maybe a little stronger in that metal device. But overall, they're still great lights. Here's some of the work they did for us online. They basically proved to us we're going to get all our money back from this in about 1 year and 2 months. And then after that, we're going to be saving money. I guess that to me is what was worth putting the money into these LEDs. I believe them. They've done the math and done the homework for us. So time to take off the old, throw up the new metal brackets, get these lights up on the farm. We started with the farmhouse first, putting up the first 5 of them. So yeah, we're investing numerous hundreds of dollars into the lights. But again, the cost savings will pay off to the break-even point in about 14 months. And then from there, it'll be saving us money. So we think it's well worth it, especially with the longevity factor. These lights do come with a 10-year warranty on them, so we plan to use that if they fail us. RAB has assured us they won't. They've got a huge light-up pattern. I'm just walking around the house here. I'm going to show you some of the ability of these things to light up. I like this little red dot that's on all the time, kind of like a little bit of a security feature to it, kind of let people know that it's working. But boy, they are bright. When they turn on, they really reach out. They're much better than what we had for the halogens. I mean, this is my tank. I'm about 4 or 5 feet away from the house. You can see how far it's reaching out. See if I get more of a side shot on this. These lights, let alone, are built well, heavy duty. Now they're reaching out, and they're reaching out with a very white light. Now, RAB does make them in soft lighting too. I think around that 3000K or 3500K spectrum. But these are like the 5000, I think. And they are nice and white. And I actually really appreciate that white light. Look at the range these things hit. Now, this is fantastic. We're going to get more reach. We're going to get brighter lights. They've got more adjustability on them for sensitivity and timing-wise, so we're not going to overrun them as much. And then on top of all that, once we get the investment paid after 14 months, they're going to start returning on investment and saving us electricity and cutting down the cost of the lights on the barns. We've got 4 or 5 barns, we've got the house. There's a lot of lights that need to be upgraded, and I think this is going to be a great solution. We give this product a favorable review, even though we too had to swallow the fact that, these things are a little bit on the pricey side. Thank you for watching, folks. Please like or subscribe and support our channel. We'll keep putting out great videos like this.